Okay, give me a second, ladies and gentlemen. Give me a second over here. Okay. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, all that rainbow in between and beyond. We are gonna be doing some game making today. Wait a minute. Sorry. It's I El Vencedor, and we're gonna be doing some game making today. Okay. Now I did it correctly. Hey, for me. Hey. Anyway, we are making a game today. Well, we're not gonna complete it today, obviously. That takes a lot of time and a lot of effort. What we are gonna do is we are gonna mix some things here. Now, I want to introduce my new game, As You Will, which will see a release by July. It's actually almost completely made. I actually made some sprites for this game, all the sprites. But as you can see, I did not make the tiles yet. I'll be making the tiles eventually. It's because I'm not that good at tile making quite yet. But we do have a lot of stuff. I already have the story all mapped out. The characters have all been mapped out. I have spent all of May working on the sprite making. It took me a long time. A very long time, because I am not good at that. And well, why don't we check what I have so far, and I'll tell you what I intend to do. Give it a moment. Give it a second. As you will. RPG Maker, I'm V. That music sounds horrible. I'll be replacing it. You are a newbie actor, recently hired by a small company to perform a new play called As You Will. To win this game, you must keep the audience engaged with the play at all times. Dialogue choices, the way you interact with props, and your timing will all influence audience engagement. If the audience is unengaged, it is game over. And here we have Alas, good folk, I ask of ye, does the mirror reflect thine selves true? Peek into the looking glass. Is that thine face peeking back? For myself it never beeth. Whose face is that in the mirror that meets mine gaze? If life is but a dream, when may I awake? For I speak truly, this life seems not mine. This face, this body, to whom do they belong? If God makes no mistakes, what am I? A knock on the door this late in the eve? And that's what we have so far. A little purpurious, I'll be the first to admit. This stream won't be very long because I'm already getting a backache. But the first thing I want to do is I want to create some variations, some common events. Let's start over here. Control variables. The first variable, and the most important one, is called audience engagement. At the start of the play, audience engagement will be set at 50, more or less. Half the audience is already engaged, and the other half is not doing so well. The second, excuse me, oh, I almost sneezed. It's called minutes. Basically, for every minute that passes, Every time a minute passes, you are gonna lose a certain level of engagement. And thus the name of the first common event, which will be triggered parallel to begin the play. That's the first event. We are gonna have something like this. Now, control timer. No, that's not the timer. Now, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? On the conditional branch. Excuse me a second. I seem to have forgotten a mechanic I made a long time ago. How did I do that? How did I make the that with every step? Hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second. Where is it? Where is it? What? How did I? Ah, timing. Stop waiting. Control variables. Where is it? You see, minutes. Add this minute every time, every 60 frames, 1 minute has to pass. You add 1 minute. And every 3 minutes, after you gain 3 minutes, you get minus one audience engagement. Now, how was it that I did that? How was it I did that? How was it that I did that? I seem to have forgotten. Wait a minute. Qué pendejo soy. Control timer. Oh wait, no, that's not it. What was it? I'll worry about that later. What we are gonna do is the game over. Basically, the conditional branch is when the variable audience engagement is equal to or lower than 0, you get a game over. But before that even happens, we're gonna do this. First off, where is it? Where is it? Play background music. None. We're gonna have a text in all caps, and the text says, "The audience is disengaged. This play is officially a disaster." And then it's game over. Now at game start, which runs parallel to begin the play, we have our first. Well, hold on. Hold on. Something. Wait a minute. Starts the timer. Then, on the conditional branch, whenever the timer Goes about 3 minutes. No, wait, this is wrong. Let me experiment with something, okay? Let me see something real quick. RPG Maker on V. Yeah. Sorry. Hold on. Okay. None. First, we're gonna do that. Okay. Now, let's try it again. Yeah. Good. There's no visible timer, which gives me the idea of how I am gonna make my thing here, okay? Which, actually, now that I think about it, let's just clear this. And we are gonna have this here. Cut. The first thing we are gonna do is we are gonna start the timer. Where's the timer? Control timer, and we started with blah 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 and yada. The conditional branch is when the timer is equal to or greater than 3 minutes. What happens is that first we stop the timer, we drop the variable audience engagement -1, and we start the timer again. Oh, here we go. Then, if the audience engagement is ever lower than 0, equal to or lower than 0, the audience is disengaged and the play officially ends. That's how we do it. Now, to make sure, we have some audience engagement to start with. Over here, we're going to control the variable and we're going to set the audience engagement to 50. There we go. Although, I got an idea. Hold on. Now, choose your difficulty. And now we're going to have some choices. We're going to have the choices, and there's no canceling. And they're called super easy, easy, normal, hard, very hard, and pro actor. Now, when it's super easy, the variable audience engagement is set to 50. On easy, the audience engagement is set to 40. On normal, we set it to 30. On hard, 20. Very hard, 10. Proactor 5. There we go. You get a choice on how difficult or easy you want the game to be. Very good for you, eh? Yes, 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 yes. Oh, 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 yes, yes. Now let's save the game. And when we start the game, we are going to have it like this. As you will. Yeah, huh? I'm going to go super easy. Blah, 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 blah. Yes. And normally we're supposed to. You can see now that my the sprite is a little wonky. I'm gonna fix that in the coming days. So this is what we have so far. Let's add a little something something, because we need to. We want to have some interactions. We were told that there was going to be interactions with the scenery. Were we not? So let's add in some interactions, shall we? Same as characters. And what's going to happen here is that the character is going to go like this. As the east breeze hits my face, I asked God, was there a mistake on my birth? And if you do that, the audience is gonna be disengaged because that is stupid. That is a very, very stupid line. And we're gonna have that here too. And over here, now over here we want to do something different. Let's have her say, alas, the works of Puritans entertain as much as the works of brilliant playwrights. The works of brilliant playwrights, poets, novelists, how my bookshelf longs for them. And this actually increases the audience engagement by 1, but only once. In which case, self switch A. Same as characters. New event. Self switch A. And no engagement. Same as characters. And there we go. And we are going to repeat this event twice. Hey Maria, how are you? And over here, we're gonna have the very, very important event. This is a very good event. Same as character, and we're gonna have mirror. Oh mirror. Oh menace of mine. Oh menace to mine peace. Oh, let me guess, it was Luma, yes? Luma jodiendo todo el tiempo. Ave María Santísima. Away with this strange face you show me. Away with the stranger reflected. It is not I who stares back when I gaze upon thee. And this increases the audience engagement. Control variables, audience engagement by 3, because the audience really like that line. And in a self switch, there's no more. She doesn't act. The characters won't interact with it again. Now, this allows the player, that's you, to have this in the form of a play. Depending on what you do, you're either wasting the audience's time or you're helping to build the audience's engagement. You're going to be doing that a lot. There will also be choices that help or destroy the audience's engagement. In this video, this stream, we are going to be seeing just a few of the ways that's going to happen. Let's start, shall we? Now, in these phases, I'm not keeping them, of course. I'm just having them, I'm just putting them up until I make phases myself. I'm going to be practicing that in a later date. Okay? Oh, sweet child. The wind has carried to my ears your cries. The birds spake to me of your tears and your fears. How my heart breaks for thee. And here the main character, set movement route, the player is gonna move away from this event. Turn away from an event. Well, I can't. So we're gonna have the player, that's you, move, take one step backward. No matter where you are, you're always gonna, and the player's gonna say, thou art the alewife. How have I know not what thy speaketh of? But be assured, I weep not Or no? No, hold on. I weep not. Whatever tear the wind spake of, 'twas exaggerated. Whatever cry the birds may have heard, 'twas but a moment of weakness. And so the player, transfer the player, hold on, no. Sorry, movement route. The player is gonna move to the left, no matter where it is. And the player will say, "Forgiveth me." For thou had been needlessly worried. I bid of thee a fair eve. And then this event is going to move toward the player. One step. And she will say, again, with the dog, "This is just temporary. Sweet child, mine own ears have caught wind, no, have heard thy self weep. I know what afflicts thee, and I can aid thee." And here you are giving a choice. Show choices. What do you mean? And away with thee. What doth thou mean? With what doth thou mean, you're gonna get this scene. Hold on. Sweetest Olivia, thine face is a woman's, fair and true, but thine soul, it struggles to accept thine face. Thine soul knoweth, it should be elsewhere. And this is not gonna engage the audience. And when you say, away with thee, she's gonna go, what? And then she's gonna whisper, that's not in the script. And this is gonna cut the audience's engagement. Control variables. Audience engagement down by 5. And you guys are already seeing. You guys are already seeing where this is going. Am I right? So, after this, what happens is that we continue a text. We are both, I am blessed with a knowledge long past from daughter to daughter. I know of a way to bring peace to thine heart. By the next come the morrow, I shall leave in thine window a potion which you shall drink, which you are free to drink, which thou art free to drink. On the eve you do so, thine problems will be alleviated. Hold on. How do I spell alleviate? Give me a second. This is what you do when you don't know a word. You look it up. Relieved. There we go. Now let's try it out, shall we? RPG Maker. Blah, 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 blah. You're a newbie actor recently hired by a small company to perform a new play called As You Will. To win this game, you've got dialogue choices, the way you interact with props, and your timing will all influence audience engagement. If the audience is unengaged, it's game over. I'm gonna go with Pro Actor. Yeah. I'm thinking I'm gonna be rewriting the script come a good time. Ooh. Now let's see. Oh. Oh, it's not working. Mm-hmm. Thou art the alewife. Mm-hmm. Sweet child, mine. Oh, it didn't work. Hold on, something needs to be fixed. Lots and lots of things need to be fixed now. That's same as character. Same as characters. Oh, no wonder that this was not working. And this is why I always check my things. Okay. Now hold on. Something happened here. Subtract 5. Mm-hmm. And yet oh, no wonder. Oh my goodness. Now let's try that again. Yeah, We're gonna go with Pro Actor. Bonk, bonk. Blah, 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 blah. Yada, yada, yada. Ding dong, ding dong. And there we go. We now see that everything works as it should. But I want to add one more thing. Now, if the audience engagement is 0, I want to exit the event processing. Okay, let's see if that works. Let's go. Oopsie. Wrong one. Sorry. Give me a moment. Give me another moment. Pro Actor. Bonk, bonk. Hey, how are you? Oopsie. Game end. To title. Let's try it again. Pro Actor. Okay, so far so good. Bonk, bonk. Hello. Oh, that didn't work. Something wrong happened. Here we go. Exit event processing. Let's cancel that. The audience is disengaged. Okay. Now I want to add something. What do I want to add? I know. I need a sound effect. Right over here. Play a sound effect or a music effect. Okay. No, 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 no. Where is the audience booing? Audience boo, going boo, boo, boo. Ooh, book. Maybe it's in background. Play background sound. No, 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 no. No, no, no. I gotta have to look up something about that. Oh, is it music effect? Nope. Nope. Looks like I'll have to look that up myself. Oh well. But yes, there will be a booing sound to be played right here for this thing. And I also want to have a ticker. Excuse me. To check the audience engagement. We're gonna save it right here. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my back is killing me. Let me just rest my back a little bit. Well. This chair is awful and I'm gonna need a new one. But the vision for this game is clear. Now I want to show you something before we go. Let me show you my sprites. Hold on. Wall character, no. Because I have these. Behold, my sprite sheet. Sorry. Wrong one. Okay, yeah. Actor. Here we go. Behold my sprite sheet. Everything you see here was made by me. This is human effort. No AI was involved in the making of this game. Zero AI. None. And I feel like I can be proud of that. Hold on. Oh, that reminds me. System. Types. Terms. Yeah, we're not going to be doing any of this. Types. We're not going to be using any of this. This is all just blah, 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 blah. Well, there's going to be a lot of stuff here that's going to be changed, and that's going to happen eventually. Oh, here's the tile set. I'm going to have to change the tile set to another time. But I want to show you guys something. Here is, we're going to have area type. We're going to have a world type. Area type. We're gonna work with this eventually because I don't have the tiles made just yet, but they will be on stage. Oh, what's the terrain tag? What's this button do? Passage. Ladders. Passage. Very fascinating. Okay, well then. Okay with this. Done. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm gonna have to end this here today because my backache is killing me. But we did have a little fun today, and you got a taste of what's coming on my next game, As You Will. A game where you are in a play as an actor. Look forward to that. And there will be future streams showcasing me making the play. And you can be witness to that. And expect a teaser trailer on this channel. So, until next time, this is Arvancedor saying thank you for watching. Don't forget to give a like. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good